Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm gonna make this quick little video um with how today went for me. So I just want to talk about psychology and being patient. Now this channel is essentially just, what I would be doing anyway. Even if I didn't have a channel, I would be making these videos. Like, I would commentate on the things that I did good, the things that I did bad, and stuff like that, and put it in my trading channel. So I thought, why not upload it to YouTube? So maybe if it helps someone, that would be good. So essentially for today, when I came on for London session, there was a clear equal low on the 4-hour time frame, and then on the 1 hour, we also had, not on the 1 hour, sorry, on the 15-minute time frame. After we had those 4-hour equal lows, we seen that we had a 15-minute break of structure, and we also had a 15-minute change of character. Now, as I've gone over, and maybe if you've seen my back testing video, I usually take trades when structures are being broken or continuations of a 50-minute trend and stuff like that. I don't really take a reversal, so I would not be like trading this move lower. Okay, so when I came on for the day, I was looking to take continuations in this leg, and as you guys can clearly see, there was nothing. There was trades, but I just never got any mitigations. So I had my buy limit set here, and I did the same thing for NZD USD. So I had one trade here. I was going to enter off of this so I can get a bit more risk to reward, get my 2 RR, and then I was going to enter this one. And if you guys can take a look at this leg, you can clearly see we've got imbalance, and we also have imbalance right here. Now, just because I've not been in a trade, that doesn't mean that today wasn't successful, because you have to look at it like this. All right, was my bias right? Was I on the right side of the market? And did I respect my rules and all of these things, right? So clearly, instead of like, forcing my way into the trades and trying to get in, because there's a lot of times, well, yeah, maybe this time it played off the imbalance, but a lot of times price ends up creating inducement, and then it plays off of this, which means I would get a lot lower risk to reward, right? Is it better to get low risk to reward or not even enter at all? Because when you get low risk to reward, you are still risking getting stopped out, but if you do win, you're just gonna get 1 R, so it's not as rewarding, right? Whereas if you're patient and then it ends up playing out, you end up getting 2 risk to reward. So in my opinion, that's way better than to just get into the move and just get 1 risk to reward here and there. I don't like doing that. I like to go with like a systematic approach, where I don't want to have like an entry here and then sometimes price goes down there, and as long as I have my stop loss to the protected structure, I'm fine. I don't like doing that, right? So even though this played off the imbalance this time, didn't get an entry, all good. The second continuation, same thing happened, didn't get an entry, okay, fine. And then I was trying to enter this one, same thing happened. So that's 3 times in a row, 3 continuations that I could have been in, but I never got a mitigation, so I just never entered into anything, right? And after like 1 or 2 continuations after the structure is broken, I usually wait for a pullback before continuing the trend. Now realistically, if I had been in trades, okay, if I had been getting mitigated here, because I've got a buffer for the day, so I'm up in profit, what I would be doing realistically is I would be taking trades, continuations. I would keep on taking them until I get stopped out, okay? Just due to the fact that I wasn't in these, I couldn't take this next continuation, so I ended up just forward testing it. So if I had been in trades here, I would have been up maybe 2 risk to reward or 3 risk to reward, and I would be willing to enter into this one and risk some of that profit, because we are in a clear trend and we've got a clear external target, which is all the way up there, right? So just because of that, just because of this right here, I did not end up taking anything. Now, just because I was seeing these moves happen, does that mean I'm gonna try and force myself into the setup and risk getting stopped out just because I'm upset at the fact that I didn't make any profit? No. Okay, I used to do that in the past, and just because this move just finished and I was seeing that price is failing to break and it's trying to go lower, am I gonna take sells now? Enter somewhere here, maybe I enter here and then I get stopped out, quickly get wigged out, stopped out there maybe. Like, I'm not gonna do things that are outside of my trading system. I have to strictly follow what I'm comfortable taking. Okay, so I was clearly comfortable taking this, and if I had been in these, I would be in this one too, right? Same thing with NZD happened. So I was waiting for this trade right here, never mitigated, fair enough. This trade right here, never mitigated, fair enough. And then I was about to take this one, but I realized and I evaluated the setup, and clearly there's no confluences, there was no imbalance, there was no inducement, so I just ignored it. Now, once again, if I had been in trades right here, I would have been in this one and this one, 100%. Right? I would have kept on taking these continuations until I was going to get stopped out. So I would have been in this one, and then I would have got stopped out here. Then I would have stopped trading. And as you guys can clearly see, as soon as I get stopped out, price started ranging, and there was nothing else for me to take, because that's the whole idea behind my system. But the thing was, the only reason why I didn't do that is because now it's lower probability to take continuations up there, because we just had a market structure shift bullish. So there's a lot of times where price comes back into this zone to go back up. So would I rather, you know, take continuations up here without having any buffer and not knowing if it's going to keep on going up or not, because I'm trading in the middle of nowhere realistically? Okay, even though the target is all the way up there, I don't know if it's going to keep on going higher, right? So would I rather, you know, risk my money up here, or risk it when it's higher probability, which is down here, and then when I've got a buffer, risk my money up there because I know I've already made profit? And even if I take a loss now, if I do take the loss, that means the move has finished. And if I don't take a loss, then I'm just making more profit. And if I take that loss, I will still be in profit for the day, because I've got my profit from the high probability zones anyway. Okay, just because I didn't have any buffer, and I don't know if it's going to keep on continuing in the same direction, and if there's not going to be a pullback, then it's better to just sit it out. All right, you don't have to be in a trade every single day. So it's just a quick little video talking about why I didn't take these trades, and you know, just being patient and waiting for the right opportunity instead of just entering anything that you see. Okay, you have to be patient, follow the system, and that's the only way you're going to become profitable. And I had to find that out the hard way, because what I used to do in the past, if I'm missing this shit, I usually would just, you know, start taking random reversals. So for example, I'm like almost definitely I would have been in like a reversal like this in the past. Okay, and realistically speaking, even though this played out, it hasn't played out yet. I would have most likely got break even. And just take a look at the price action, because it's not about just win and loss. You have to look at it as, well, look how long it took to even get to the stage where I almost hit TP, and then it's reversing back on me. Because I don't, you know, take partials or anything. I strictly wait for this TP to get hit. So I'm waiting 2 hours, and in that 2 hours, I keep on checking my charts just to see how the market is doing. And you know, it's just stressful. And then price comes, almost hits my TP, and then reverses completely. Okay, whereas if I were to just follow the trend, as you can clearly see, in a matter of minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, it's hitting TPs. You know what I mean? So instead of just looking at it as, oh yeah, TP hit this, that, you need to look at it as, you know, how much of an impact it's going to have on your head too, right? Because you might see in your back test that you're just taking wins, but you're not actually looking at it in real time, so you don't really know how much of an effect that's going to have in your head, right? So you have to take everything into consideration, and that's pretty much it. So nothing for today. I'm not going to take any more setups, because we can clearly see that the market is ranging. There's no point for me at all to take anything. I'm just going to come back tomorrow, and based off what I see tomorrow, if maybe price is here by that time, or if it's about to break that high, or if it completely reverses, whatever it's doing tomorrow, I'm just going to continue with what the market is trying to do. That's it. So very simple. Let me know how today went for you guys, and peace.